Hi, this is Jack from Alpha Charts with a stocks to watch video. Today is October 3rd, 2021. Before we get started, this video is for educational purposes only. These are not recommendations to buy, sell, or hold any stock or security, and I may hold positions in some of the equities mentioned. Know your time frame and risk tolerance. All right. I want to tell you about a contest I'm doing with TradingView. It's going to offer 1 free year of TradingView premium charting service. This is a fantastic charting platform. So tonight, Sunday, 10/3/21 by 7 p.m., I will be picking one winner. To enter, follow TradingView and my Twitter account at AlphaCharts365. Okay, follow my YouTube channel. Okay, and leave me a joke on this Twitter feed, right? Leave me a joke and make me laugh, and you win. That easy, okay? Okay, very simple. So follow me on Twitter, follow TradingView, follow my YouTube channel, make me laugh, you win. Good luck with that. All right, so let's get into these charts. You know, the Qs are, they're in a downtrend, right? So we don't know what's going to happen with this, but we're seeing that interest rates, this is the 10-year, they are driving the market. And I don't think that this is over yet. We'll find out. I mean, I could be wrong. And you're going to see a lot of new names on my list this week because that's what's been driving, that's what's really been outperforming. But there are some growth names that are still holding up well. So if interest rates do start to decline, right, these are the names I think that could be the new leaders or lead the market higher in that scenario. So I have 5 names here. So first one is DDOG. Again, holding up well. I'm not going to give you too much commentary except that they are holding up well. DOCN, holding up well, right? Looking almost like a bull flag potentially here. WMG, holding up well. Nice accumulation. Nothing bad to say about this name, right? If we were in a better market, I'd own it. APP, it's moving sideways. It's not going down. That's relative strength. Nice accumulation. And SGEN, I mean, it looks great. It is in an uptrend, moving higher. Nothing bad to say about that one. So there's 5 growth names I think to keep on a watch list. If the market starts to move higher, those are my go-to names of relative strength. All right. So what we said, oil and gas names, banks, fertilizer names, reopening plays. That's what's been dominating the market. That's where the rotation's been. Let's look at those names. I have 3 actionable ones. LPLA is the first one. Beautiful cup and handle look to it. Good accumulation. You see on these pullbacks here, no sellers. So that looks really, really nice. Next up is VNOM, Viper Energy. It broke out, but it's had about 5 days of consolidation sideways. Moving averages have caught up. Beautiful accumulation. Oil and gas, of all the plays, seems to be where the money is flowing into. My guess is people are way under invested in them, and they need to play catch up really fast. And speaking of, let's just go to Red Rock Resorts, my last of the actionable. You see it broke out, again, a reopening name. Good accumulation in there. So here's the thing. A lot of these markets now are under invested, which means that investors have to get in there really quick and rotate in there. So if this continues, usually I like to buy on the 23-day EMA, but the 9-day is going to be probably my new preferred way. And whether you use the 9, the 10, or the 11-day EMA, whatever you use, that shorter term time frame is what to buy off of. Because as you can see, they're not even pulling back to the 20-day. They're pulling back only to the shorter moving averages, which is given to give the buying opportunities. So just be aware of that in this market, because people are so under invested in these new areas, they're all so far into tech and Apple and the mega caps, that this new area is going to be the ones to potentially do really, really well. All right. Let's go with the SU names. FBC, beautiful breakout. Just needs to kind of relax and let these moving averages catch up. But again, using the 9-day, here, it doesn't have to come back all that much to be actionable. So it could be, this week, could be next week, but it does require a little bit of patience. LNG, I know I posted this on Twitter a lot over the last week or so. I mean, just a beautiful, beautiful point here from the IPO in 1979. And now we're finally breaking out. I mean, if that's not the most beautiful thing in the chart you've seen in a long time, I don't know what is. And now all I wanted to do now is get, maybe come back to this 95, close this gap or close most of this gap. And that would be a beautiful entry point, in my opinion, for this particular name. I'm watching it. I don't own it, unfortunately. But look, it's been up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days in a row up, which is pretty amazing. All right. Next up, KRP. Just a little bit extended. Great accumulation, needs a pullback. SD. Again, see, it's not even getting to the 23-day, right? It's pulling back into the 9-day. Again, if you use a 10-day, 11-day, that would be fine too. Pulling back into it and then popping higher. So every pullback is being bought into the shorter-term moving averages. NTR, beautiful fertilizer name. There's your cup. There's a little bitty baby handle right there, and a breakout with good volume. This one looks like it wants higher. NTR, just really good looking name right there. And then I have 8 patients' names. First one will be SI. Again, this is one last week I was waiting for that pullback. Didn't even touch the 10-day or 9-day, right? And that's what I was waiting on. And I missed it by just a few pennies. And then it went up 11% on Friday. So I'm still waiting for a nice entry into this one. Again, this is SI, Silvergate Capital. Looks really good. Nice little higher lows showing up here. I was hoping for one more higher low right there, and I was asking for too much. All right, PXD. It's good looking breakout. Nice accumulation on the side. This is from 2019, so it's 2-year base, and now it wants to move higher. Looks good. Needs a little bit of patience. CRK. I mean, what a beast, right? Went from $5 to $9.45, $9.40. This looks like it could be the start of some kind of high type flag. If it could consolidate here another week or two, that would be a pretty amazing looking high type flag. And let's look at this on the weekly. I mean, look at this weekly chart. Oh, so good. So good. From $5, I mean, doubled, right? So now we're looking for that low volume pullback here. And if we get that, then maybe into the moving averages, maybe this 975-ish area, right? If it pulls back to 975, 990, somewhere around there, maybe that's a place that you could start and wait for the breakout for high tech flag. That's CRK. Next up is ARLP. Here's ARLP. Again, a beautiful chart, way extended, great accumulation. I mean, this is desperation here. Let's wait for these to pull back in. I think that'll be really good. MTDR. There's your breakout, but it's gone straight up. Again, look at all the air down here, right? It can't continue like this. Wait for the pullback, give it some patience. PVAC. Again, straight up last 2 weeks. Way too much air here. Let it pull back some. It may not, and again, it may not pull back all the way, it may not be a perfect entry, but it's got to at least be in the vicinity of this 9-day. It's got to. Or else there's better options out there. Look at this one, CF, another fertilizer name. NTR was the first fertilizer name. CF is the other one. Again, beautiful 9.5% increase. Huge volume, just way extended. Wait for it to come back, maybe meet this this moving average, and then maybe this will go higher. I have CF. And last one is Live Nation, LYV. This has been resistance for a while, since 2000, early 21. And it finally broke through. This was 8% pop on great volume. Just now it's extended, meaning that, kind of went up to $99, the, Livermore level, 100-ish. Maybe it needs to pull back, make a higher low, and then move on higher. So watch for this 9-day EMA to catch up to it. Okay, there you go. 5 growth themes that are acting well still that could lead the market higher if growth comes back in favor. We have 3 actionable, 5 soon, which may be actionable depending on what the market does, and then 8 patients' names. Okay. So let's now go over last week's names. So last week I was still in growth mode, right? So let's take a look here. Here's Palantir, straight down, just ugliness back in this range at best. Snow, got rejected here. I thought maybe going higher. It didn't. It rejected. Everything is kind of bearishly crossing now. Nothing I'm interested in at the moment. ZZI, same thing. Got rejected right where I thought things could be breaking out, and moved lower. EXPI, this one's been volatile as anything. Look at this, man. Huge down days. So this was one to definitely, your stop loss definitely saved you if you're in this one. And then AVLR, again, it's moving averages, shorter terms of cross, longer term, it's kind of holding up, but doesn't look good to me at all. So all 5 of them, big duds last week. Interest rates ruled the market. But there's always this week, right? Let's do my top 5 for this week. All right. So first one, I put a growth name in there. It's got to prove itself. It's got to break out from this bull flag, but I really like it. It went from $50 to $90, a little pullback. If it can move higher, this is the essence of a high type flag, right? It may not be perfect as far as, number of weeks and all that kind of stuff and consolidations and whatnot, but it's the essence of a high type flag. So I like that. I'm gonna watch this one for breakout. If it does break out, then only then would I consider it. Okay, DOCN. That's the first one. Next up, Silvergate. Man, love this one. Would love to see a pullback and maybe get in someplace in here. Maybe a couple inside days would be really nice. But this one looks really good. Viper Energy. I mean, great accumulation here. Nice uptrend. It's been consolidating for 4 or 5 weeks, 4 or 5 days. So this one actually looks, potentially actionable, whether it's this week or next week. But definitely, I think it's a top 5 looking charts for sure. LNG, you heard me talk so good about this one. Needs, again, a little bit more time. And then maybe this one will be ready. Love to see it fill this gap, get back down to 95-ish, as it got rejected at 100. That would make sense. But market won't always give you what you want, right? Then the fertilizer names, whether it's NTR or CF, I put them both on here. They both look great. They both need some time. So here's the thing. With my top 5 this week, they need a little bit of time, right? There's no chart that to me looks like, hey, buy me Monday morning first, on the open. But as you can see, oil and gas name, bank names, fertilizer. That's what I'm looking at. The one growth name, DOCN, is on there too, in case you get that pullback in rates, and it has the essence of a high type flag. So top 5 was actually kind of hard this week because I couldn't find that perfect actual setup for Monday. Most of these will probably be, dependent on the price action, but I think those are the ones definitely to watch, and they look like the ones that could be leading the market higher. All right. Hope you guys like this video. Hope it gave you some new ideas. Hopefully I found some names that you haven't been watching, right? That's kind of why I do this too, to help just showcase names that I found that maybe I'm not seeing on Twitter. FinTwit's great, but tends to be an echo chamber sometimes with all the same people talking about the same names. Well, here's some new ones, right? Here's some ones that are acting really, really good. They look like growth names, right? This looks like they do computer software. What is it? No, it's fertilizer, right? Pretty crazy. Don't forget, this ends tonight, 7 p.m. You want in on this contest at AlphaCharts365. You know what you got to do. Whether you enter the contest or not, please like and subscribe to this video. I really appreciate it. It helps me. It keeps me making more of them. So that would be amazing. Thank you so much. I hope you all have a great, safe week out there. Take care.